Hello everyone, Spencer here, also known as Screen Speak, and in today's video, this is my official Predator Badlands spoiler review, so without further ado, let's discuss. So everyone, right out of the bat, what does that mean? No. Right out of the gate. Off the bat, I have to go. I'm not going to give you my score. I'm going to wait till the end of the review. I'm going to try to do this differently. I'm going to give like a percentage and then like my score. I'm going to give like a letterbox score, like my general thoughts, like a general score. All right. I'll give various my rating at the end. But I love this movie. I absolutely love this movie. And you're like, well, of course you loved it. You love this type of genre, and you're a male, so you like this. No. So I like Tron Ares, but I didn't like it enough to, well, actually, I said in my review I would watch more Tron, but after hearing the reports on how bad it was and that people didn't go out to see it, it wasn't well received, the critics and all this kind of thing. Actually, I did approve of the audience rating, but anyway, it didn't do so successful. I understand kind of why, but I just wish it did more. But this had delivered the promise. Actually, the trailers, people these days say marketing doesn't do all that well. I think the marketing of this movie did super well, and it's mostly because there's this big reveal. I didn't even know if you call it a reveal, and I haven't heard it a whole lot, but the main final act of this movie with the big giant yellow robot signifying Sigourney Weaver's character from the first let me clarify, Aliens film with I think it was the James Cameron one directed that, and you see the robot and it looked like that, like the Weyland-Yutani creature uses the robot. I'm kind of fast forwarding all the way through the movie, but that was one of the best parts of the movie for me. And they're fighting up. I hope that they then Dan Trachtenberg makes a Predator, Alien vs Predator, a new version in some way, shape, or form. But the way the movie ends, I don't know how. The way they tease what's coming next. But my God, can we just talk about the lore of more Predator and the Yucha learning, working along with the Weyland-Yutanis on this new Badlands planet is just incredible. First off, the action does not disappoint. If you're thinking, oh, this is PG-13, so nobody cares nobody cares because it's not as gory. It's gory with the creatures that they have. I mean, it's the music also makes it feel grandiose. It makes it feel grandiose. It makes it feel like lived in. I don't know. It makes it feel lived in. It makes the world feel special to where we are. And not only that, it feels a little bit like Dune sometimes, but it just feels epic. Benjamin Wallfish and the Sarah woman, whoever's composing, but it's mainly Sarah, but also Benjamin Wallfish. I can tell, who did the last two Prey movies. I don't know what that is. I'm on my desk drawer, but I don't let this film. Don't think that the PG-13 rating hurts the film. I don't think it does. The fact they don't have any human characters and there's not red human blood. It would have been rated R if they had actual humans, but they didn't. So they could use the PG-13 rating because it's green blood and any other color blood, creature blood. That's cool though. I loved all the action. I loved the little bits of comedy that they threw in there. Just to say, it's not a full-blown comedy, but it works on the little jokes that the Weyland-Yutani synth brings, and that occasionally, once when they're sitting around that campfire, I know, yes, a Predator and the Weyland-Yutani are sitting around a campfire. Okay, we're having a little SpongeBob campfire song time. Okay, guys, bear with me. And the Predator may throw in a little joke, a little pun just to throw you off there, but he says it in his language, so you're not quite sure. And then you get the quip from Thea about that one. So you get the brilliant, gorgeous actress Elle Fanning playing dual roles, dos roles, if you will, and both of them are brilliant. I've seen various things. Let me throw in an example. Mickey 17 was a film what we had like, I don't know, 11, because it was like 17. I don't know how many variations of Robert Pattinson there were in that film. I watched it once. I should watch it again, but I just kind of it disappointed me on a little bit of a level. But various versions of Robert Pattinson in that film. 2 versions of Elle Fanning in this film, and I was stunned. I was stunned at how well I had never seen, Dakota Fanning, her sister, in... what would have been cool if we got both Fanning sisters? You know how cool that would have been? That would have been cool. But that's fine. Just thinking about that right now, actually. But Dakota Fanning is Coraline. I would have loved... I haven't seen much between them acting in a while. I should go back and look at their... what's it called? Filmography, and see what they've both done. But I loved her in this film. I love the person who did the action for Deck, and some of these other cast members are great. Nobody really stood out. There's a lot of creatures. There's a lot of gore. The music is spot on. So then again, hear me out. Before I give you my rating, it's the story. I'm gonna just say right now, people are like, "Oh my gosh, guys, the story of Tron Ares is so weak. This is stupid." Well, did you watch this one? I'm just gonna give you a little bit of a warning. This is not groundbreaking stuff. If you compare Tron Ares to this, there's like a MacGuffin. There's the Predator's on a hunt. Don't we know the Predator hunts every time? Okay, but it's a new version of a story, so you kind of have to focus along here. The Predator is going back to finish his quest because he's on revenge for his father. His father kills his brother. It's very sad stuff. It's more of it's a little bit more of an emotional story. So you get more, but it's pretty basic as well. But it's a basic setup for an epic journey. So it's pretty cool. I had a thought in mind. I mentioned Tron Ares yet again. You guys are probably sick of hearing me talk about Tron Ares. That's okay though. What was I going to say? The music is great. Oh no. So this isn't going to win any Oscars, but it will be on my top 10 of the year. And like I said, I haven't given you my rating of this film yet, but it will be on my top 10 of the year, and I won't say where. I have not figured that out yet. I don't know yet. I haven't seen every movie yet. Oh my gosh, I'm almost done. Almost done. This year has a couple months left. We'll get there. And let's see. So with everything said there, I might just give you my final thoughts. This movie was fantastic, and I will give it, an 8 out of 10, 4 out of 5 stars on Letterboxd, and a percentage of out of 100%, an 85. But would that make any sense with an 8 out of 8 out of 10? No. So why not? Why don't I give it an 8.5? Let's do some math. And an A plus, right? An A plus because Prey. I made a short video the other day of saying what Predator films you should watch before this movie. I told you guys Prey or the Predator, the 87 movie. Oh, I believe it came out in 87. I still didn't do my research. Terrible. I know. Terrible. Predator 2, if you're feeling up for it. I never watched Predator 2. Sucks. I know. Sue me. And then watch 2010's Predators, plural. It's a good movie. Got a 60 critic, I think a 54 audience. Still a decent movie with a decent, really awesome cast. And then skip The Predator in 2018, which I know there might be fans out there, oh my gosh, who are Predator fans, but I didn't care because I didn't want to watch a bad movie. And it has a unique cast in The Predator, but that's okay. So skip that. Watch Predator 2 if you're feeling up for it. Predators, watch Prey, the first Dan Trachtenberg film, Prey 2022. Predator, Killer of Killers, such a great movie that came out in this June, animated, anthology, amazing. Then you got this new one. So that's the list you should watch. This film is amazing. That's my rating. Let me know if you watch Predator Badlands down in the comment section below. By the way, the set in front of me I have is the Spider-Man Lego, the Lego set. Little mini spec. Why don't I just show you as I just break Electro and everything? Look at this. We got Lizard almost looks like a Predator. Lizard almost looks like a predator, but I'm looking. Don't take that the wrong way. I'm not saying a weirdo. Okay, before I get canceled, thank you for watching Predator Badlands spoiler review. I am very happy. I love this movie. I'm very excited. Dan Trachtenberg, please, if you're listening, if you're watching this, if you watch anybody's review, please make an Alien vs. Predator new film. By the way, the Predator at the end of this movie said his mom's coming for him. So I don't know if Dan Trachtenberg was like, yeah, we're going to do a film with his mom. I doubt it. Only because, this is my theory. I have a theory. The Killer of Killers was like set up, like made a new ending. Like maybe he's making another animated one. I don't know, but I would love to see more of the Amber Midthunder Prey girl. And they showed Danny Glover's character from Predator 2 and Arnold Schwarzenegger in The Thing, and they extended Killer of Killers ending post-credit scene. So maybe they're doing another animated one. What I would like to see is just a brand new film with those characters like Amber Midthunder in the cryopods, or just do what I said, make an Alien vs. Predator new version. That's all I want. So we'll see, because Alien Romulus was great. Do something like that. You bring Fede Alvarez, because that's who did that one. Bring Fede Alvarez and Dan Trachtenberg, direct them together, duo team. Let's go. I'm just having the time of my life, dream fan casting about it. Anyway, let me know what you think about it. Don't forget to leave a like on the video if you did enjoy. Let me know if you think what you think could be next in this franchise. Team up? I mean, hell, they had Wailing Yutani since. I don't know. So leave a like, subscribe, follow me. Don't forget to keep calm, watch screen. But next week is The Running Man and Frankenstein. When is this review coming out? Now, Frankenstein next week. I'm watching Running Man next week. So lots of cool things coming out soon. And Stranger Things. Oh, I'm getting so hyped for that. First 5 minutes came out. Anyway, lots of stuff. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, follow me. Don't forget to keep calm, watch screen. Peace out, everyone. Bye.